for some fires to start and spread today, so not great. We've been in this kind of prolonged period of heat across much of the country, and this morning we're waking up to 46 million people under fire alerts. Where you see that brighter pink, those are red flag warnings across parts of the plains and the Rockies and across the southeast. So we've got dry conditions, we've got warm conditions, which I'll show you in a second, but we've also got really windy conditions, 30, 40 plus miles per hour through the rest of your day today and into tonight. And there's those records that I mentioned, just a plethora of them over the next few days, really going coast to coast. We've got a whole lot of folks that are going to see temperatures well into the 90s today across the west. So 93 in Las Vegas, 96 likely a record in Phoenix. They've had an incredible run of heat over the past week or more across the Rockies. Temperatures into the 80s for tomorrow. You can see Amarillo hits 90 degrees. And I know our friends across the Great Lakes and the Northeast want a little bit of that heat. You're actually going to get it. New York City ends up into those mid 70s by the time we head to Wednesday of this upcoming work week. Let's look at the weather across the country. Let's see what's happening in your neighborhood. And that's a look at your forecast, guys.
Thank you.
All right, still to come for you. We're going to have the latest
little section of the country that's waking up to some of these freeze warnings. You can see 14 million people, including places like Kansas City, St. Louis, Louisville, and stretching out to Lexington. This, of course, a chilly morning across this region. 30 degrees right now in Indianapolis. Paducah checking in at 38. St. Louis just 33 degrees. And you can see the 20s out there as well, the farther north you go across parts of the Midwest. So essentially, it's the eastern half of the country sitting below normal. The western half of the country. And that's a look at your forecast, guys.
I'm ready for a warm-up. What do you say?
Here it comes. Here it comes.
Or
Tuesday,
figure skating.
Come on, let's go.
Figure skating.
Just ahead for you, the future.
Saturday morning with today's consumer, and the weekend, of course, always a popular time to order a little bit of takeout. But soon, that home delivery could look very different.
With so many restaurants giving the option of delivery these days, sometimes there just aren't enough drivers to go around.
Yeah, that's why some companies are now experimenting with delivery robots instead of humans. NBC's chief consumer investigative correspondent Vicki Nguyen got a first-hand look.
Says they have launched Dots in Gilbert and Chandler, Arizona, and plan to roll it out in other markets soon. That sounds like some soggy French fries by the time they get to your house, if I'm just saying.
That's just like an air fryer in it.
Dodging the New York City buses?
Yeah, wouldn't work here.
How will that work?
But I look forward to the animated movie that's
Incredibly cute. I can't
But I do like the idea of things not missing from your bag. Because there's nothing worse than when you're starving and then you get somebody else's food and you're so hangry.
Yeah.
What's coming up in Pop Start?
All right, coming up in Pop Start with anticipation.
We are back with your Pop Start. What's poppin', Joe?
Here we go. First up, it's a beautiful little song that she
I
helped
love
write.
that it was like something that she distanced herself from for a long time, and then it kind of came full circle, and now she's like, you know, paying tribute, and everybody's loving it.
And
Don't forget your
the
mom
moment.
and dad, too.
Exactly.
I like that last lyric. That's a good one.
Always a good message. All right, a voice role in a movie like that, and you don't know about it till days before.
But that's the great thing about animated movies. Like, think about like Despicable Me, right? Like, they have so many good voiceovers.
And everyone wants to do that these days.
Yes.
All right, finally, they're awesome.
It's going to be really good.
And a discount? Who doesn't love a discount?
No kidding.
I like that Angie's like, woo, about the discount. I think
$10 off.
we can probably hook you up around here. Still to come on Saturday Morning Boost. Let it go.
Don't like it. I don't want them to tell me what to do. I am coming and spending my money, so
None of this is
formation snap.
Exactly.
Watch out, Roost Chris.
Am I clear
Sweatsuit's
enough
coming.
that I guess I'm not going to Roost Chris?
You're always stunning.
Thanks, Laura. I think you are as well. Peter, Joe, I won't leave you out.
Chili's for Angie.
All right, I also have some really good news, guys. When do I ever get to tell you that it's mostly dry across the country?